Hi, this is part 3 of the Twilio Flex template app demo. So in the other videos, we did an actual demo of the insurance use case, and then we looked at how to configure task queues and workflows and workers in Twilio Flex. And in this video, we're going to look at the actual Meya app code. So if you remember, I'll just refresh the page so you can see it. When this was opened, it launches a special flow whenever you open the chat widget, and it asks you if you're an existing customer or not. So in the Meya app code, the way that is configured is you use the page open trigger. And you can see it asking the questions here, and it's storing the answers to the user scope. So the user scope is a special data scope where data saved there persists across different conversations and across flows. So I'll be able to access this customer type property in a different flow later on. And same with the product property. After that, depending on the product that you selected, it will direct you to a different flow. So let's say I go to the homeowner flow. It will ask me questions that are specific to this product. And it's going to pass my responses into the pre-chat flow. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so in this flow, it asks for the user's name and email address. And again, it will pass in my product responses from the previous flow into the start chat flow. Okay, so in the start chat flow, we're using the Twilio Flex start chat component to initiate a conversation in Twilio Flex. More specifically, we're creating a task. And you can see here with the task attributes property, we're creating a customer type property and a product property and setting it equal to the customer type and product that we set here in the first flow, the page open flow. So if you remember in the last video, when we set up the workflow, let me just switch over to that. That's how we get these properties into Twilio Flex. So then down here, we're printing a note to the agent that summarizes the information that the user provided. Now, in the first video, we also demoed the special agent command /verify. And that's what this flow looks like. It's triggered when the agent says /verify, and it just prints that same user information to the user and asks them to reply yes or no. Another interesting flow to take a look at is the status flow. This is actually multiple flows stored in the same file. You can tell that by the different ID values that you see in here. And these are set up to handle different Twilio Flex webhook events. So for example, when an agent joins the chat, we can print a special message to the user. When the task enters a queue, we can again print a message. And if the task is canceled for any reason, we can handle that as well. There's a special event that I'm handling in a separate flow called reservation completed. So that's when the agent resolves the task and they end the chat with the user. This flow will be launched. And you can see that it says the agent's name has left the chat. Did you enjoy your experience? So you can do a customer satisfaction rating in this way. So there are some other flows that you might want to take a look at in here, but for the insurance use case, this is it. So you can see that we were actually able to do something pretty interesting using only 4 or 5 flows and a bit of bot flow code. All right, thanks for watching.